start this here. You have a couple matters, maybe if there's a time to kind of interrupt and take a break or something like that, do that. Sorry?
Fractured scapula, which is at the court, and after fractured ribs, I would ask for write the words and scapula. Otherwise, it's here.
Okay.
Take those out together. Right here, you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is not only the truth, but the truth.
I do.
Take a point and spell your last name.
Officer Benjamin Nugent, N-U-G-E-N-T.
And where are you placed, sir?
Work for Keene Police Department.
And for how long?
Since September of 2005.
Are you a certified law enforcement officer?
I am.
Drawing your attention to June 3rd of this year, 2014, at about 6:43, that you were going to be for the Keene Police Department.
I was.
And at about that time, were you dispatched to Central Square, Keene?
I was.
And what was the nature of that dispatch?
I believe we came in as a disturbance.
When you responded, what were your observations of Central Square?
There were a lot of people. At this point, there were a lot of, it seemed like two different groups of people screaming at one another. The fire department was on scene with paramedics. And at that point, they were treating a subject who had been lying on the ground.
And can you explain, after you talked to persons on the scene, were you able to discern what had just transpired prior to your arrival?
It was reported to me that somebody had been shoved in the fountain, and that the person who had been shoved was the gentleman the paramedics were treating.
Did you learn the person's name who had been shoved into the fountain?
Yes, and Matthew Older.
And can you describe the fountain that's located at Central Square?
Sure. It's a water fountain, so it's the perimeter of it is I believe like a brick or a rock, probably 2 feet tall maybe. The center of it is a tall, rocky column, kind of all mounted together. I think they run in blocks.
And after Mr. Oldershaw was reportedly shoved into the fountain, did you notice any movement to the fountain, or was it in the condition it was in prior to this incident?
It appeared to be how it had always been.
So it was intact?
Correct, as far as I can tell.
Can you describe who, or first of all, was Mr. Oldershaw transported to the hospital?
He was.
Was that by ambulance?
He was.
And did you talk with particular persons at the scene? Could you describe whether you talked with Dory O'Meara?
I did speak with Dory. Actually, I spoke with Dory, not at the fountain, but across the street in front of the grassy.
And was she present on the scene of this incident?
She was present when I first arrived, but in the course of trying to figure out what was going on, she had walked back over to her business, and that's what we had approached her there and spoke to her outside.
Can you tell the court what anything Dory O'Meara reported having transpired concerning the assault or concerning the incident prior to your arrival?
Sure. She had explained that her name had appeared allegedly in some chalking on the sidewalk. She says that she was there with the intention of washing her name off the sidewalk with water from the fountain, using buckets or serving dishes or something from the restaurant. She claimed that she was confronted by Mr. Oldershaw about washing off the chalk, and that a verbal confrontation occurred. She alleged that he had grabbed her arm at that point, and she said as she was speaking with Oldershaw or shouting with Oldershaw at the fountain, that Mr. Oldershaw had been shoved.
Did she say whether she saw the
She claimed she did not see what happened.
And did you later go to the hospital to speak with Mr. Oldershaw?
I did.
And did he give you his account of what took place prior to your arrival?
Yes.
Can you tell the court what that was?
He explained that basically the same story. They were there. He was there with some community group chalking on the sidewalks. He said that Dory O'Meara had come with some people. I don't know how he described the people she was with, but that they were washing the chalk off the sidewalk, and that Mr. Oldershaw, or that she and he had a conversation, that admitted to shouting at her at the fountain. And then he was shot. He doesn't know.
And did he say what happened when he was shot?
He said he fell into the fountain. He was injured.
And did he describe his injuries to you at that time?
At the hospital, he described as he had just barely gotten there. I think he'd only been there for a while. He was complaining of neck pain. He was in a neck brace. He said he had some leg pain, some back pain. But at that point, he didn't know the extent of his injury.
And during the course of this investigation, did you view any video surveillance that anyone took of the actual incident?
Yes, I saw a video both prior to, of, and post-incident.
Can you describe the video surveillance that you observed during the actual incident itself?
Sure. The video was at the fountain. It starts as the screaming is already happening. The screaming being between Dory O'Mara and Matthew Willishaw. It's probably shoulder height and up, so you can't see anything from anyone's really maybe mid-torso down. They're shouting at one another. You hear a really raised voice, male voice, which I presume was Willishaw, shouting absolutely not, or something along those lines. Dory shouts back. She shouts, do something about it, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, there's a teal flash on the screen, and if you go screen by screen, all you see is Oldershaw, blurry, teal, blurry, and then a hand, and then presumably Mr. Oldershaw is in the phone.
When you say teal, you mean the color?
The color teal, yeah. There was a subject in the background of that video that, again, you can't see head or anything other than a torso. You see a teal T-shirt in the background. So it's presumably the person who then comes around and shows the exposure.
And did you speak with Andy Giddens in the course of this investigation?
I did.
And did he indicate that he was present for the assault?
He did.
And so he was actually in Central Square at the time this happened?
He said he was in Central Square and witnessed the actual assault.
You can tell the court what Andy Giddens said he observed with respect to the assault.
He first showed me a video on his phone that was one of the same videos that I viewed online and was subsequently burned to disk. And he identified the person in his phone video as James Phillips, and said that that's the person he saw shove Oldershaw. So I asked him to explain what happened. He basically says that there was a shouting match between Oldershaw and Dory O'Mara, and that Mr. Phillips tackled over the phone.
And so you acted, and just to be clear, this particular footage that Mr. Giddens showed you, is this after the assault?
Yes, let me clarify that. The video that he showed me on his phone was I believe it was after. It was a different video. It wasn't of the assault. It was a different video, same day. It might have been slightly before, slightly after the actual incident. I'm not 100% sure.
And he pointed to a person in the teal shirt on the video, identified him as the person who shoved Mr. Oldershaw.
Correct.
And you observed this person in the teal, and you could identify him, correct? Is that correct?
Yes, I was able to identify from his phone the person in that video in the teal T-shirt as Mr. Phillips.
Okay. Do you see Mr. Phillips in the
Yes,
photo today?
see the drinks with the purple shirt.
Will the record reflect the witness that I got today?
Yes, you will.
And did you speak with a person by the name of Eugene Spears in the course of this investigation?
I did speak to him about that.
And what did he say, regarding whether he witnessed this incident?
He said that he witnessed from his window. He lives in Central Square in one of the apartments, I guess, over the Graza side. He said he witnessed the incident from his window. He didn't know the names, obviously, so he said he was referring to them as that guy and the guy in blue. He told me that he saw the guy in blue, which was Mr. Phillips, tackle Mr. Oldershaw into the fountain.
Okay. Did he describe perhaps whether he used any particular degree of force?
He said it was a half tackle or something like that.
Did you make any attempts to speak with Mr. Phillips concerning this
I did.
incident? And can you describe what, if anything, he said?
When I was able to finally identify him, I didn't have a phone number for him. I couldn't find where his residence was. I just happened to see him. I was driving one day and I happened to see him riding his bicycle up Court Street. So I turned around and stopped him there. We spoke briefly on the side of the road. It was a week or two after the incident, I think. I couldn't tell you the exact date. We had a brief conversation about why I wanted to talk to him. He seemed to know why I wanted to talk to him, but he seemed hesitant to talk to me. So I said, you know, you're not under arrest, you're not detained, you can leave. But I'd like to give you an opportunity to speak to me if you want to. So he asked that I give him a call in a couple of days, see if we could set up a time to talk.
Did he say anything about being scared?
He did. He mentioned, I asked, you know, why he, because I asked the message get to him, because I knew that, I know people who know him, and I asked the message get to him, that he asked me that he called me. When I asked why he hadn't returned my calls or why he hadn't called me, he said he was just scared to talk to me because he knew that the guy had gone to the hospital.
And did you have the occasion to speak with Mr. Oldershaw again on or about June 13th of this year after he was released from the hospital?
I did.
And did he tell you on that occasion what the extent of his injuries were?
He did.
And he described?
He said he had sustained a broken scapula, some broken ribs, fractures to his leg, concussions, multiple concussions, contusions, bumps, bruises, that kind of stuff. He was going back. He wasn't sure the full extent. He had to go back to get more tests on some possible nerve injuries.
Okay. And could you describe what his physical condition was on the day that you saw him?
He was, hit his left arm in a sling, he did some labored walking. He appeared to be in pain from what I observed. He was walking with a cane.
And did Mr. Oldershaw sign a medical release form when you met with
He
him?
did.
And did you obtain his medical records from the hospital?
I have.